Because now this guy isn't thinking of, now how am I going to take the trip to India to see if I can sell my product there? Since they're certainly taking a lot of our jobs. I'm going to sell my product there. What's it going to take for me to find a way to sell my product in other states around this country as a Michigander and as a small businessman here? His whole thrust right now is saying, NASA, please, government, help me. I can only make it if you buy my product. Man, that's sad. So he ends by saying, hey, listen, I wish you well. I'm disappointed, but if I represent you, I'll represent you in such a way that we downsize government and allow the economy to rebound, because the generator, the engine of our whole capitalistic system is the free thinking, creative mind of an entrepreneur that says, I will make it because I got a better idea. If we don't do that, yes.
Just a question, as a senator, how would you deal
Representative,
I'm sorry, Fannie and Freddie? But I believe that they have caused a terrific amount of devastation in this economy, and they continue to do that.
And who are the regulators of Fannie and Freddie? The government.
Chris died, Charlie.
Yeah. They were the regulators, and they were put in place.
Right.
They were put in place to assist in, I think, a wrong-headed decision, the Community Reinvestment Act. Correct. To say to people like me, when I was first moved to the area, Sue and I came out of grad school, we had no debt. We had 2 kids, right, at that time? Yeah, 2 kids, little kids. But we had no debt, but we didn't have anything to save either. And so we went to the bank, we found this house to move in the area. We still live in it 32 years later. We found this house, and it was $40,000, right? $40,000 for that house. And we went to the local banker. The banker said, we'd be delighted to work with you. Welcome to the area, but we need 20% down. But if you won't tell anybody, this is just between us, folks. We did some creative financing, but we did it through Sue's grandfather. We did it through her parents. We did it through our employer to get that 20%. And they had reasonable payments. None of them were made Leroy Brown, where I grew up on the south side of Chicago, with a junkyard dog and whatever else. We worked it out. We paid it back. But I tell you what, I'm glad I wasn't allowed or encouraged to buy that $40,000 house with nothing down and no assurance that I would have the job 2 years later. And in this economy. So Fannie and Freddie, Rahm Emanuel made out well with Fannie and Freddie. We worked there.
How many more billions are they asking for now, Fannie and Freddie?
90 billion.
Yep.
You know, it was just criminal what was done. And when George W. Bush in 2006 came out and said, basically, Chris Dodd, Barney Frank, we need to take attention to Fannie and Freddie. We need to do something, and this Community Reinvestment Act is hurting us. We've got to get control, or we're going to melt down. The bubble is starting to expand, and what happened? And then we blamed it on everybody else. But we've gone past time. I'll be glad to stay around on the porch outside for a while. We can talk. But, thank you for being here.
Thank you.